You can assign properties such as color and line type to individual objects, or as default properties assigned to layers. In the following drawing, we have line, dim, text, were created using different colors to help differentiate between them. To turn on the Properties panel, type PR into the command line, then press Enter. Or you can press Ctrl+1. Or you can click the tiny arrow in the Properties panel on the Home tab, whichever you prefer. The Properties panel displays a list of all the important property settings. You can click most of the fields to change the current settings. If no object is currently selected in the drawing area, the Properties panel will show the properties of the current layer. While in this state, any change you make in the Properties panel will affect future creatures on this layer. This Properties panel helps you verify and change object properties. If you click an object in your drawing to select it, here is what you might see in the Properties palette. A property that is set to by layer inherits its setting from its layer. You can change these properties by clicking it and changing the setting. If you select several objects, only their common properties are listed in the Properties panel. If you change one of these properties, all the selected objects will change in an operation. The Properties palette takes up a lot of space. For quick access to most common properties, use the Properties panel on the ribbon. The Properties panel works the same way as the Properties palette. When you select an object, the current property settings are replaced by the properties assigned to the selected object. You can use this panel to easily change the properties of one or more selected objects. For a fast way to copy the properties of a selected object to other objects, use the Match Properties tool. In the Modify command list, or enter matchprop of MA in the command line. After you click the Match Properties tool, select the source object. Then select all the objects you want to modify. Center or other non-continuous line types are assigned from the Properties panel. You first need to load a line type before you can assign it. In Line Type drop-down list, click Other. Click Load. Then choose one or more line types that you want to use. Notice that center line, non-continuous, line types come in several preset sizes. Click Show Hide Detail to display additional setting. Specify a different global scale factor for all line types. The larger the value, the longer the dashes and paces. The line weight property provides a way to display different thickness for selected objects. The thickness of the lines remain constant regardless of the scale of the view. In a layout, line weight are always displayed and printed in real-world unit. Line weights can be assigned from the Properties panel. In some case, The line weight previews look the same because they are displayed in approximated pixel widths on a monitor. However, they will print at the correct thickness. To control the display of line weight, click the line weight setting button at the bottom of the line weight list. In the line weight setting dialog box, you can choose whether you want to display or hide line weights. It's usually to leave the line weight turned off while you work. Heavy line weights can obscure nearby objects when you use object snaps. You might want to turn them for checking purposes just before you print.